In Darien Lake, New York, and I am so excited to be joined by Michael Cochren of Cochren Co. How are you today?
I'm doing great. A little hot, but doing great.
Yeah, it feels like we're melting here
Yes,
today.
it does, it does.
So it's great to have you back at Kingdom Bound this year. You released a new single with fellow artist Consumed by Fire called Walk with Jesus.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit about how that collaboration came about?
Yeah, well, they had the song out, which is wonderful, and they knew I loved it. And then they were just looking to freshen it up, maybe, I think. It had been out for a while, and they had this vision for a new version. They reached out and said, would you be a part of this? And I was like, oh my gosh, I would absolutely love to. And so I was able to record it at my house and send them the files, and it was great. I mean, we got to sing it together a couple times, and every time I see him out on the road, I try to hop on stage and sing it, you know.
So you guys have been touring so much this past year. I actually got to go to 3 of the We Are Messengers tour, or Where the Joy Is tour, and that was such an awesome night. What was one of your favorite things about that tour?
The hangs. I think just the camaraderie, the backstage, just the, gosh, you know, it's really cool when you can jive and find common ground about what you're doing, and the love of music and the love of the people that you're playing music for. And Messengers have been full of, you know, we just laughed so much backstage, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, that had to be made for some pretty awesome conversations, because all
definitely.
3 of you, Darren and Ben and yourself, you all have such amazing stories to share too. So as many already know, your wife Leah is part of the band.
Yes.
I know that has to be such a blessing to be able to continue traveling together and serving in ministry in that way.
It really is. It's really, I'm so fortunate that, you know, so many people on the road have to call their spouse and tell them about their day. Mm-hmm. And my wife just knows, because we experienced it together, you know, the good and the bad. And I can't imagine doing it without her, so I'm really thankful for this season of life.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of people might not think about, is the fact that a lot of times the families are apart, but with you guys, like you said, you're doing life together on the road, so that's really cool. So you'll be back out on the road with Mercy Me and Crowder this fall. Yes. Is there anything else coming up that you're excited about to share?
Yeah, we have a Christmas tour that we're doing. Rhett Walker's going to be coming out with us this December, and so it's called the Company Christmas Party Tour. We just love doing that, and so we're very excited about that.
Nice. All right, so I have a few lightning round questions.
All right.
Okay, what is one of your favorite things about summertime?
Oh gosh, being around water. I like fishing. I like being around water. I like being in water when it's hot.
Yeah, awesome. Who is someone you would love to collaborate with?
Wow. There's an artist named Patrick Droney that I really like. He's a really great songwriter. I would love to find a way to do something with him.
Very cool. So is there a song that you've really been enjoying as a fan?
Yeah, you know, it's been for a couple of years now. One of my favorite songs is, it's actually a song for the church called His Mercy is More. We sing it all the time in my church. It's kind of a new hymn. Can't get enough of it. Nice.
What is one of your must-have comfort items on the road?
Diet root beer. Preferably diet A&W root beer. There's no caffeine in it. It's nice.
All right. And is there a verse that's been speaking into your life recently?
Oh, man. I don't know. It's hard to pick just one. I always seem to fall. I think it's Romans 5:8 or something. While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. I keep going back for that, because I think so many times we get discouraged. I get discouraged of thinking, like, why can't I just get things right all the time? You know, like, why am I still struggling with some of the same sins that I always have? And it's a good reminder that Christ loved me even when I was at my worst, you know. And so he's with me and loves me now. I think that's encouraging to me.
So nice.
I may have got the verse reference wrong. I'm a little tired today.
That's okay. I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah.
Right.
Superimpose it over like a voiceover. My favorite verse is Corinthians.
Okay. So I want to encourage everyone to visit cochrenmusic.com for all the tour dates coming up, and also be sure to connect with him on social media and check out their music everywhere it's available. Michael, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me on. Good to see you again.
You too.